You can always find good in a bad situation. You just got to look for it. You know, sometimes we get overwhelmed with a lot of negative things going on around us. I can tell you right now, some of the people listening to me right now feel like they're at their wits' end. You may be in a dark place. You may feel like you're suffocating. You may feel like you're running out of options. But let me tell you, one thing that's good about all of that is your feeling. Your feeling. And what that means, you're alive. And so I would ask you to just be thankful that you woke up. Because let me tell you, man, this war right now is it's not for the weak-hearted. It's not for the weak-hearted or the weak-minded. And so it's just so important to always seek out and find the good in the midst of the bad. I've always lived my life by that. I've always lived my life by that. Anytime anything doesn't go my way or bad or wrong, I always find something in there that benefits me, that puts a smile on my face. Now, everybody can't do that. I understand that. You literally have to damn near train your mind to do that. I've trained my mind my whole life to do that. I've trained my mind to, just like a lot of us, to be strong enough to withstand chaos and all the other things that come along with it. And so I just think it's so important that we never lose sight of the good that's out there. If you're in a bad relationship, I can guarantee you there's some good in it. Oftentimes, if you're in a bad relationship, that's a trigger for you to look at communication. You know, maybe you're lacking in communication. That's a positive. It opens your eyes to something that you may be missing or your partner may be missing out on. So there's always good in bad situations. I remember a long time ago, many years ago, I found myself in a situation that was, how can I put it? I was in the midst of a lot of racist activity. And I was like the only black male in a group of military folks, 28 people, the whole squadron, 28 people. And let me tell you, the racism was thick. And I don't give a damn what anybody says, everybody says, oh, everything ain't all about race. Well, for some people, it ain't. But for some of us, it is. For some of us, that's who we are. That's who we are. Some of y'all have made us. Let me just put it like that. But there's always good in bad situations. One thing I always tell people, even when it comes to kids, I don't believe there's such thing as a bad kid. I really don't. I do not believe there's such thing as a bad kid. I think there's good in all kids. It just depends on how the adults want to, take those kids and properly guide them and nurture them and pour love and understanding into them. But that is just so important to do. But to think everything is doom and gloom all the time, there's always a way out. And at the end of the day, like I said, just be thankful and mindful that you're alive and you woke up this morning. So I'm doing my little post-workout walk here. It's getting a little dark out here. But I thought I wanted to touch on that because I think a lot of folks, they get into these negative situations and they think that's all there is. And that's just not the case. You got to just think differently. A lot of times it's how you think about things, how you perceive things. One thing I truly believe in, and I've always believed in, and hopefully some of y'all will agree, that I believe you can speak things into existence. I believe you can speak things into existence, whether it be negative or positive. So also be mindful of the things that come out of your mouth, and also the things you allow into your ears. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to guard that gate to your mind away from the negatives and always open those gates for the positive. So I'm going to end this, but my whole point in it is just to say, don't always look at things from a bad lens. Don't always look at things from a dark place, from a place of no return, a place with little options. Always look at it from a place of, at the end of the day, if you don't have anything else, you got your life. If you don't have anything else, you got breath in your body. If you don't have anything else, you got family. If you don't have anything else, you got people that love you. Always remember that you have people that love you. So if you find yourself in a dark place right now, you're feeling suffocated, you're feeling like there's no way out, somebody loves you. Somebody cares about you. You just got to see it. Always be willing to see the good and the bad. With that, this is Eric Brown once again, MOBO-Media. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.